Yeah, be a worry, they hustle, cause hustle and TUT. You need dama, so now you flex it. 247 on the streets, now you sweat it. Yeah, you see, kana, you dinty, na you mbono. Kama sema Steve Wonder, tina me wono. If you can't pay your police, we know want your hands up. Cause we keep the hustle up to avoid the handcuffs. We keep it clean, yada na yada. We make our own money, and dinner sana. Why? I swore thing, I swore thing, I swore thing. You cry na boarding. Na no one thing, so ne a boarding. Baby, I read the house to die or a bunting. I swore thing, I swore thing, I swore thing. You cry na boarding. Na no one thing, so ne a boarding. Baby, I read the house to die or a bunting.
Hello, 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 lovely people. How you doing? It's your girl Ajwa. It's the top of the hour right here in New York City. The time is 6 o'clock. I hope you're doing amazing. From wherever you are, we are saying good afternoon, good morning, good evening. It's your girl Ajwa. Get. No, I was on my break. So on today's episode, we have some lovely ladies in here. Listen, it's going to be an amazing time. If you look on your screens right there, you can see there's a lovely lady right here. It's called the Enterprenuer Hour. And this lady, Miss Natalie, she's doing amazing stuff. So Miss Natalie, how you doing, lady?
Hi everybody, I'm good.
That's right. You see that girl? I'm kakra, dark skin kakra. You see that tin? You're looking beautiful today.
Thank you.
So
people, right here, don't go nowhere. It's right here on ADINKRA TV.
On the street, if you're the worry, Mama, I want to mention me foco. Cruising on the highway, now my lighting me popo. You're training me, so you're born a car. Yeah, they cut ya in the D. You're telling you, man, sir. You're training me, you're born a car. Yeah, they cut ya in the D. You're telling you, man, sir. Why? I swore thing, I swore thing, I swore thing. You cry na boarding. Now no one thing, so.
And then right there, when you look at your screen, see another lovely lady right here. Her name is Miss K. What's up, Miss K? How you doing today? I'm doing good. Good. I love your hairstyle, by the way. Hey, dark skin kakra, hoops kakra, adiazi. Oh, Sonia, shout outs to you.
Yeah. Get on sauce, sauce, sauce. Ivan on the beat.
Awesome. So on today's show, as you can tell, I have some beautiful ladies with me in here, and today is the Enterprenuer Hour. So right here on ADINKRA Multimedia, ADINKRA TV, we want to shine light on our young people who are doing amazing stuff, and as well as going to school, making sure that they're getting their degrees, and at the same time, they're doing amazing stuff. So all I have to say is welcome, ladies. How we doing today?
We're amazing. Thank you for having us.
You are so welcome. Thank you, ladies, for coming in today. So I have some few questions. I believe our viewers would like to get to know you guys, who you are, where you're from, and things of that nature. So without much ado, I believe we're gonna start with Miss Natalie. So please, what's your name? Where you from? Give us who's Natalie?
Hello, my name is Natalie. I am owner and founder of Nourish by Natalie. I do wig installs, I sell wigs, and I slay wigs. I'm from Ghana. My parents are from Ghana, but I was born and raised in the Bronx, New York. I'm currently in school at Lehman College for my bachelor's in health service administration. I have one more year to go, and I'm so excited to finish.
Whoop whoop! Listen, you are in school at the same time.
Yeah.
So we're not dealing with people who are just doing hair. They're actually going for the education. Mm-hmm. That's right. Back that degree. Lehman College, CUNY4, Muokrom. Salute to all of you people making amazing stuff out there. And also to Miss K. Who is Miss K?
Hi guys, my name is Emanuela Kojia, and I'm from Ghana. My parents and my family are from Ghana. I was actually raised in Ghana for like 8 years, but I was born in the Bronx, New York City. Yeah, and I am currently in Bampton University, majoring in graphic designs, and I am going to graduate in, let's say, 1.5 years to come.
Oh wow! That's amazing. So can you speak Chi, Miss K? What's Chi?
Oh, Mitichi pan.
Oh, sir. Okay. What about you, Miss Natalie?
Kitswa.
Kitswa, Krabby, and your brain, Kitswa. That's good. It's really great to see young African females out here making it big. Like, you guys are just not in school; you are also having side hustles for yourselves, and it's amazing. It's amazing to see that. So I think you guys deserve some round of applause. Some round of applause to you guys. Thank you. So let me start with Miss Maugbe. So, Miss Natalie, you say you do hair.
Yes.
Hair is something that a lot of people like to do. As we ladies, we like to look good all the time. Where did this inspiration come from to make hair? Where did this come from?
Well, this started in like high school. I used to always love to switch up my hair. If it wasn't a bun, I'm doing crochet. If it wasn't crochet, I'm doing knotless, like not knotless, but like box braids. But then I discovered wigs, and there's so much more you could do with wigs instead of just like straightening it. You could curl it, you could crimp it, you could dye it, you could bleach it. So I fell in love with that aspect, and before long, I started doing my own hair, and then after that, my siblings, started getting into wigs, so I did their hair, and then my friends soon followed, and then it just became a thing.
Okay, so you started a trend, and then it became a thing. You said something about crimping. What is that? For some of us, we don't know what crimping is. What is crimping?
So crimping is a type of curl. It's like deep wave texture, but you need heat. Yeah, so deep wave is like the hair texture, and you can mimic it with crimps using heat. Yeah.
Okay. So it's hair, but you're using a different technique to get to the way that you want it to be. Okay. So for our viewers out there, when you're looking at the screen right now, this is a hair that Miss Nourished by Natalie, that's the name of the company, she did, and it's a beautiful hair. Can you please tell us something about this one?
For sure. This is my sister for her 25th birthday. This is a double frontal ponytail. She wanted a messy bun look with 2 bangs in the front, and that's exactly what we did. And it came out beautiful. It took 3 hours. She wouldn't sit still, but we made it, and everything came out lovely.
Okay. I like that. So with this whole hair thing, how did you start doing it? Did it just become something that because you just started doing with your sisters, then you just wanted to do it? Like, how did it start for you?
At first, my friends was actually pressuring me to like open up my business, start it, but I was like, no. But then one friend, my amazing friend, rest in peace to her, she showed up with my logo. Like, she had my logo already made, paid for.
Wow.
And she was like, girl, you're gonna start. And I was like, say no more. And I just put all my thoughts and my fears aside, and I posted on Instagram, and I got a lot of support from that. So
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
So a friend who actually supported your work, RIP to her wherever she is. Listen, these are the kind of friends you should be having. You have friends who are not supporting your craft, they
Kick
gotta
them
go.
out.
Exactly, caboose. You heard that word from her. So with this. Okay, so right now we have 351 people watching right now. We want to say shout out to you all. Yes.
Wow.
We have some amazing ladies in the house, and today we are on the Enterprenuer Hour. We are shining big lights on what they are doing, the amazing stuff. So right here with me is Miss Natalie, who's the CEO of Nourished by Natalie, and right here with me is also another lovely lady, Miss K, who's also the CEO of MK Design. Period. It's a period. So we're still getting to know these ladies, and it's a really beautiful thing to see them on their journeys and how they started. We want to get to know them. So back to you, Miss K. Just give me a few minutes. I'm gonna come right back to you. So on Nourished by Natalie, being an African girl and also being in college, getting your hustle, and I'm sure there are other interests that you also like to do, and you're getting your degree and everything. How has it been? How's the struggle and the journey been? Being a young African girl who wants to make it in life and not just being in school and also having a side hustle. How has this been for you?
It is a struggle, but I feel like at the end of the day, I wouldn't be like where I am if it wasn't for like my parents and their support. Yeah, it's a struggle. Like, I have to manage, doing the dishes, the bathroom, the bathtub with my schoolwork and socializing and, time with God as well. So it's a lot, but I feel like at the end of the day, it pays off. Like, I'm so blessed to be in the position that I am right now. So I wouldn't want it any other way. Like,
okay.
Come on.
So that means in the African home, you're still doing dishes and all that. They will let you be because you have a side hustle home.
Yeah, the dishes still gotta be washed.
Miss K's doing so that means you also have a story to tell there. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna come back to you, Miss K. Just give me 1 second. So if you just tune in again, please shout out to every single one of you. Please share the video, share it. We are right here with the entrepreneurs right here. Amazing ladies doing amazing stuff. And listen, as Africans, we need to support each other wherever you are. Doesn't matter the mother. Hey, bro, folk mother. It doesn't matter the country you're from. Please make sure that you share this video, share it out here. We have in the house Nourished by Natalie and also MK Design.
Say your boy be lazy, and too many on Tina, crazy.
I see from Florence Burrows watching. Shout outs to you, Missy. You were supposed to be here, but it's okay. You also rescheduled. Shout outs to you. Hey. OG. I see you. You're tuning in. Thank you so much. So for our viewers who have questions about hair, artists, and all that, please make sure that you put it in the comment section. I'm going to be reading it out loud so that our ladies here can answer all the amazing questions you have.
We all go blow, DJ, hey, inshallah. Get ready for Wahala.
Okay, so Miss K, we're back to you again.
Hey y'all.
Hey y'all. So before we get into a lot about what you do, who is Miss K? When we say Miss K, who is Miss K?
Miss K is a lovely girl who is just an open book. She's friendly. She is fun to be around. She loves to joke around. She's a star in general. Like, I see Miss K as a star.
Okay,
yes.
Miss K is a star, period. She's claiming it. That's right. So how has it been growing up in Ghana? You said you grew up in Ghana. How was that lifestyle for you?
I learned a lot, especially how to talk, how to go about things. It was quite of an experience, like, growing up there. Like, the culture is different, the way we talk, even the English, is kind of different. So when I came back, I kind of had a hard time in my English class because we kind of speak like the British form of English. So it was kind of difficult for me. Yeah, and it so I'm still kind of like learning our culture and learning the language. I'm still learning the language and stuff, so yeah.
Okay. That's good. So with the whole concept of MK Designs, what exactly is MK Designs? Because we know that when it comes to art, there's so many forms of art, like Miss Natalie is doing here. There's art with the hair, there's art with clothes, there's art with tattoos. And what is MK Designs?
So MK Designs, of course, MK is Miss K. The designs is of course my art, which is the paintings and the drawings and stuff. Then it's then comes to what I'm really passionate about, which is fashion. I have not started the fashion yet, but I've started doing fashion illustration, sketching dresses and whatnot. And I actually started this 2 years ago, 2 years ago during Corona time, the lockdown. I've been wanting to do this since a long time ago, even before I mentioned being a midwife or a gynecologist. I mentioned this, but I didn't really. That is a hard part of being an African descent. Our ancestors are so used to the health field, or
I think we're gonna come there.
Yeah.
Miss Natalie, I'm sure you also have something to say about that, like that whole concept. But you know what? Hold on that for me. You did mention something about your art, and viewers, if you can take a look at your screens, there's an amazing art done by this lady, and I want you to talk about this one. What inspired this one, and what does it mean?
Okay, so this one I got inspiration from Pinterest. It was a girl's picture, like a photo shoot, and she had the crown on. So I was like, okay, let me use that. And I kind of like, as artists, it's not like it's not every day that we get stuff from the head or knowledge. Like we get inspirations from somewhere else, and then we kind of like spice it up a little bit and change it up. So that's what I did right here, and I put the glitters on it and stuff. And after I was done, I was like, I'm gonna put Isaiah 62:3, which talks about I don't have it in my mind, but it talks about how God has crowned us, to be, and I feel like us women. Most of us women struggle with our self-esteem. Most of us have low self-esteem. So if someone looks at this painting, they would kind of have this sort of identity. They would find themselves. They would find meaning to it. And each day they look at it, they will feel good about themselves. What God really wants for us to know who we are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I love that. And with what you just said, so I'm going to read Isaiah chapter 62 verse 3. And it says, "You will also be a crown of glory and a splendor in the hand of the Lord, a royal diadem beautifully made in the hand of your God." Wow. Yeah. So this scripture inspired this whole thing, I guess the essence of the crown being on the head is being a woman that is crowned with glory. Wow. I love this. I listen. So I see glitters on the side as well. Do you mind talking about that?
Yeah. Since it's all royal, and I just decided to be creative and bring it to reality, and started like sprinkling glitter on it. Let me tell you something. I made a mess. I made a mess doing this, especially some other painting that I also did. I made a whole mess, but it turned out so good. Like as an artist, you would really, it's like your blood, sweat, and tears. Like you would really work hard for it. It might look a mess at the during the process, but at the end, when you see that you've created something as beautiful as that, like you give a pat on your shoulder, it makes you feel good. That's what it makes me feel good, and that's why I keep doing it. And that's why I decided to take this seriously, because I realized that after I do the art, or after I even come up with a sketch of a fashion illustration that I have imagined in my head, that I would style someone like you or someone like Natalie. After I've done it, it's like, okay, it brings some joy. It brings something out of me, and that is one way I figured that this is something that is for me, and me evangelizing through the paintings too as well would help people. It has also helped me painting throughout. Me painting and drawing in school, on campus when times are hard, it helps me with a lot of, it helps me mentally, emotionally, and to cope with certain things and certain circumstances in my life. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. That's pretty dope and very, very interesting to know. You did say something about your paintings and how it makes it's like a gateway for you to release stress or let certain things go. And you also said something about everything that you create, it takes time for it to build. So I want to ask Miss Nadley as well, when it comes to your sort of creativity, is it always perfect that every time you touch somebody's hair, you're able to get that edges laid on point, that lace front, something melting? Is it always on point, or it also takes you a messy way until you're able to create something? And even in that messiness, I believe there's beauty in it. So what do you have to say about that too?
I feel like everything takes time. Like, nothing comes easy. It's always about practice. And they say practice makes perfect, but like practice makes you like precise and like close to perfection, but nothing can never be like perfect. So, and it also depends on like, you know, the type of laces. I don't know if you guys
You want to go into
know
that?
about the techniques.
Please educate us.
and-
Let's go.
Yeah, so there's different type of laces, like laces for medium skin, like medium dark skin girls, or like brown skin, light skin girls, and there's a certain type of lace that works for all, you know, skin types. So it depends on that heavily, and it also depends on the hair quality. Whether it's virgin hair, raw hair, or swept hair, quality definitely matters in how
Swept
the end
hair.
res-
So
Swept
there's virgin,
hair.
raw, and swept hair.
Yeah.
Which one is swept hair?
So swept hair is like after you take the virgin hair, like all the good pieces, that's like the crumbs, like the ones that's tossed to the side, and then they're like heavily processed and used to make like, you know, regular bundles.
Pieces and-
But they will never tell you it's swept hair. You have to do a test on it. That's why people don't know. So
Okay.
it's good to stay educated. Yeah.
Okay. So for my ladies out there, we're just learning some few things. There's the differences between hair. There's raw hair, virgin hair, swept hair, and which one?
That's it.
That's it. Okay. So you need to run tests on them to make sure that you are using the real quality hair. So what kind of tests do you do on these hairs?
There's tests to test the
The burn, and I hear there's a
Yeah.
burning one.
Yeah, so like because I don't have time to test, you know, every single client's hair.
Yeah.
So when I'm straightening or like curling, I test for like the burning of the ends. Like, because my flat iron goes up to 500 degrees. And that's how
Wow.
I straighten everybody's hair. So if your hair burns at 500 degrees, there's something wrong.
Okay.
So I just let my clients know and be like, listen, your hair is like not the most authentic, so you shouldn't purchase from them anymore. And
I like the fact that you're honest about it. You actually tell your
Yeah.
clients that wherever you purchase this hair from, it's not so good. Some people
Yeah.
will watch you use the not quality hair and then finish saying, you messed up my hair. But I like the fact
Yeah.
that you actually tell your clients that, listen, wherever you purchase this hair from, it's not top notch, so don't go there again.
Yeah.
You were about to say something else too?
Yeah, because I'm trying to, like, we all trying to win.
Yes.
So if you spending your money on, you know, synthetic wigs, like, thinking it's human hair, like, you wasting your money. So why would I let you waste your money? Like, we don't do that over here.
Thank you for being honest. To the hairdressers out there, please, honesty is key. When we buy those hairs and they're not good, please tell us that we are buying the hair that is not so good. So I'm coming back to you, Miss K. There is a design that you have made here. This is a black girl. And there's one thing I see with your designs. They're faceless. They only have eyebrows. Is there something unique about this? Is there a reason why you make your designs faceless and just with eyebrows? Is there something?
Yeah, not really, but I was like, let me add eyes, but it was like, but if I add eyes, it's gonna look like somebody. It's gonna look like, you know. So I decided to take out the eyes and the nose and the rest because I want everybody to kind of like relate to it and buy it. Some of the drawings that I've made actually looks like someone, even without the eyes and the features, especially this painting I did with this painting that I sold at the expo. It was the man in suit. I don't know if you have that, but it's one person from our church. I didn't know I was actually painting him. But after I was done and everything, I was kind of on FaceTime too with one of my friends, and she was like, "Oh my God, that looks like him. That looks like him." And I was like, "Oh wow!" Like, you know,
It actually does.
yeah. So at the expo, he actually bought it and stuff. So I was like, "Oh, okay." So these type of this is like some sort of creativity, you know, and that wasn't just that only drawing that, you know, that turned out that way. I also had this drawing with the blue cap and stuff, and that I did, yeah.
We're gonna find those drawings. And we'll put them out
I
there.
painted it, and after I was done, people were asking me, "Is that me? Is that me?" And I'm like,
Yes, because when I also saw that drawing, I thought it was you.
Yeah.
But you didn't have you in mind while painting that.
no,
That's dope.
yeah.
Listen, people, we have some talented ladies out here. You need to come out and support them. This is dope. This is dope. This is dope. So, before you say anything else, there are people with questions out here. So, I want to ask the two of you. We can take it one at a time.
Okay.
So, one person says, what motivated them to get into these businesses?
Okay.
And how does their parents see them? So I think we'll start with we'll start with both of you. What motivated, since we're on you, Miss K, we're gonna start with you. What motivated you to get into this business of art, and how do your parents see this?
Okay, so first, to answer the first question, what really motivated me? It's a long story, but I'm a you know, cut it short a little bit. But I saw myself doing it since I was a kid, like when I was in Ghana. Like, seriously, when I was in Ghana, when I was in school, like, to be honest, now I grow up menisu kakra. So, so in school, like, I didn't really like the other classes. I really liked my art classes. So when you see my report card, my art and my PE classes was much higher than the art classes, the other classes. So, yeah, and, like, on the bus ride in Ghana, like, I would draw, like, girls with, you know, at that time I was little, so it was kind of like not as, you know, nice as this one, but I would draw girls and dresses with one of my friends on the bus, and then we would be just playing around, and, like, you know, then I came back and I was like, I came back to the US during, like, I think 2013 or something, or 2014 at that time. And I think it was a random conversation with my mom. I don't think she remembers, but I do really much. And she was like, when I was about to go to 8th grade, she was like, what do I want to do? What do I want to do after college? Or what do I want to be in future? And I was like, a fashion designer. So she kind of, they don't really, my family don't really know about this.
This is dope. And they don't time.
But
ADINKRA radio.
Yeah, so I know my family is watching right now, but I'm gonna just say it because but I was like a fashion designer. She was like, "Mami unyeska den and stuff like that," which was true. Like, at that time, fashion wasn't really banging. Like, as of now, you see Mimi Yabua and all these big top fashion people. So it wasn't. So I was like, you know what? I'll just choose my second choice, which was science. Like, but science, I didn't really like science fully, but I liked some of it, which was the reproductive system. So I really loved learning about women's health and stuff. So I was like, okay, why don't I? And I loved kids as well. So I was like, why don't I be a midwife? And then later on, something else inspired me, and I was like, okay, let me be. I'm someone who likes to aim higher. So I was like, let me be a gynecologist instead of a nurse. So I did that, and, you know, as time went on, in high school, I was doing science. I was like, I'm gonna do science, but in the back of my head, it was still art, because I had art classes in high school too, and it was still art, and it was just. I'm this type of person, if I want to do something or I envision myself doing something, it really comes to me strongly. You know, it comes to me really, really strongly, to the extent that I see it in my dreams and everything. So after high school, during my senior year of high school, my art teacher was like, okay, once you do the science, why don't you add art to whatever you do? And I was like, okay, I will major and minor. But I ended up going to BMCC, and my friends know, some of my friends I hang out with in BMCC knew that I always mention fashion designing to them. But I was so scared to kind of mention it to my family because of how our African society, or what our African society expect us to do as African descent, you know, a nurse or a doctor or something in the health field, because they feel as though like that is where the money is, and sometimes too they feel like racism is a part of it. Yeah, call baby to say business, or not business, but somewhere else other than health or education. It's like we not making it because of our color or where we are from. So that is also one of their biggest fears too. So I was like, I'm not gonna mention it to them, because I remember like I got shut down once, so I'm not gonna even try, and you know, I'll just do it. But at BMCC I ended up dropping the course because it was so hard. Like I remember failing my first test, I calling my dad crying. It was hard, and I switched to liberal arts. And then after, when I was ready to switch, I was like, okay, I started 3 years ago was when I started like really taking prayer seriously, knowing how to pray and putting God first and everything. So it was like, you know, after I was just ready, I was like, you know, my parents, you know, advised me. I started mentioning fashion designing to them after like after BMCC, but they were supporting me. They were
still pushing for the medical field.
They were still pushing for the medical field. So my mom was like, you don't now why you fashion and stuff, yeah, they tie and stuff. So I was like, okay, I'll do that, you know. So I went to Binghamton University, and that was where I just, you know,
escalated and everything.
Because you know, even before I got to Binghamton, the funny thing was that I started sketching dresses, like fashion designing, during Corona time. It was one time I was just laying on my bed, and that thing just came to me so strongly, like fashion. I'm like, I didn't know what was going on. So I started, I called the lady who did my prom dress to mentor me, and she was like, I should get a sketchbook and start, you know, practicing, because of Corona time we can't move around like that. So I was like, okay. And then I started doing the sketches and stuff. So I was like, yeah, when I get to Binghamton, I'm gonna do science, and then I'll major in biology, and I'll minor in arts and design. So that was the plan, and which I did. Once I got to Binghamton, I was doing biology, and then I was minoring in arts and design. And then at that moment, it was like ups and downs. Like I faced so many obstacles, especially with friends. That's why it's important to like just whatever you're doing. Like I want to advise everybody, like put God first in everything. In prayers, the friends that you hang out with, everything, anything, like whatever, however you're feeling, like everything that you're doing, just put it in God's hands. So I was there by myself, away from my family for the first time. So it wasn't easy. Like I have not had that experience. I've like and stuff. So like
it was difficult.
It was difficult. It was very, very difficult. Like me speaking right now, my parents don't even know the amount of tears that I've shed over there in Binghamton. Like
wow,
countless. Like I'll go like nights in a row just crying myself to sleep because I couldn't, and school was hard. So it was funny how. So I started like once I was doing the science, I was like, okay, let me just keep going. Like so doing biology, you know. I'll cry while studying, like, you know, editing is so hard, you know, and countless of times I had dreams that I was excelling doing fashion designing. But then when it comes to biology, I'll see myself failing in my dreams. Like I'll see myself having F's and D's, and it was terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, it was terrible, and it was still in my heart. Like, you know, I was like, I kept asking God, like, why, what's going on? Like, you know, I'm trying, I'm always studying. Like, why am I getting F's in my dreams? Like, you know, but not knowing it was something that he was telling me like, you need to go, like this is your, you know, your gift, like this is what you do, you need to go there. So last semester,
Wow.
I was so stressed.
Miss K, I love
so
your
stressed.
story.
Yeah.
But it's very, very long. So
yeah.
you mind getting us to the end?
Yeah,
please?
the end was so
wow. Wow.
The end
wow.
was so the end was that whatever that when I put my hands, I realized that when I start painting, naturally I do good. And naturally, when I start sketching, I do good. So I was like, you know what? Enough is enough. I got up one day in the morning, and one time in the morning, and I was like, I'm about to change my major and everything. And I switched. I called my family and told them about it, which was hard. And surprisingly, they're all supporting me now.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. That's indeed is amazing to hear. I'm really glad to hear that. So coming back to you, Miss Natalie, on the same question, what motivated you? I think you've already talked. I asked you that and you answered that. But coming to the question of how did your African parents see this dream, this thing that God has given you, blessed you with that ability to make hair beautifully? How did your African parents take it? Did they force you, or are they still forcing you into the medical field? Go and be a doctor, go and be a nurse, especially nursing. Shout out to my African parents. I love you guys, but you guys are pushing the kids into too many health fields. You gotta stop, right? You gotta stop. So how did this go for you with this gift? Were they supportive of it? Are they still supportive of it? And how is it going for you in school and getting all of this done?
Yeah, so my parents are super supportive. I've always mentioned business to them. I've always like wanted to, you know, own my own business or like be a CEO, but I never knew like if it was going to be in hair or something else. So I just kept saying business. And my father has his own business. He has an auto shop. So it wasn't like nothing new for them. So so when it came down to picking like hair specifically, my mom she was not, I mean, it's not like she wasn't with it, but
she wasn't with it. Mommy wasn't with it.
Yeah, she just always had the mentality of nurse, doctor, you know, healthcare or education. So I was like, I could do nursing and I could do hair. But little do I know, the story is not over.
Oh, okay.
There's more to the stories to tell.
Continue.
I transferred to Lehman. I was in City College. I transferred to Lehman to do nursing. First semester, these professors, when they say they don't care about you, they really do not care about you. This man...
You don't have to mention names, but go ahead and tell your story.
Basically, I was gonna drop the class and take it a different semester, but my professor kept telling me you can't drop the class. Then the deadline came and I was speaking to my advisor and she was like, you could have dropped the class. So I didn't do good on that class, and it ended up showing on my, you know, my transcript, and they was like, you're done. Like, you're done from the nursing program.
Oh, no.
I just got here, so...
How do I get an F? Like, and then they pushed me out. Wow.
And then, so, I'm in health service administration. That's like the management.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's good.
And we about to finish anyways.
Period.
So I guess nursing wasn't for me anyways. So
people, if you're looking at the screens, these are hairs done by Miss Natalie herself, nourished by Natalie. These are clients that she has done their hairs, and it's really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
So
do you see the lace?
Where?
Yeah.
Lace
Zoom in?
where?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right. Put some respect on her name.
Yeah.
So when you got out of that program, how did you get yourself back into the? Did you decide to pick the health administration, as you say you do?
Yeah. So I was looking at the credits that I had already like accumulated, and I tried to match up, you know, which degree worked best with the credits that I already had, and that was the closest one, health service administration. So it's basically like the management in the hospitals, managing people's schedules and stuff like that.
I think that's amazing. Shout outs to you that you didn't give up. You still made sure that you continued in school. I know college is hard. I know. Shout out to all college students out there. Keep pushing and keep making it. You have lovely sisters and brothers out here who are making you guys proud. Yeah. So I'm gonna move on with a question. So with your parents right now, how is the support looking? Are they financially supporting? Because Miss K, on the other hand, in the beginning, it was not so. Actually, saying her parents don't even know that she's doing this design on the side. And with you, you said they are supportive. So when it comes to that essence, are they like giving money? Is there emotional support? Is there mental support? What kind of support system are you guys leaning on?
So they support me emotionally. Like whenever I'm having a bad day or like having trouble with clients, I always talk to my mom and all my siblings, and they talk to me. Is that true?
African parents that support emotionally?
No, like
cap.
My mother is a different breed.
Shout out
to Diana Ansel. Yeah,
right.
Okay. No, but she supports me. Like, she be telling me not to give up. Because I remember one time I wanted to stop doing hair completely. And she was like, you can't let these people, like, discourage you. And I was like, yeah, you're right. Because I didn't, like, start this business with nobody. And I'm not going to end it, like, because of a client. So, yeah, she helps me with that. And she also offers me, like, a space in our house so I can do hair.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's good. That's good. Make sure you don't burn the house down before they evict you.
The amount of plastics that I've melted in that house is crazy.
Okay, oh wow, we have amazing comments coming in and questions. So you answer that, and then we'll move on to the next one.
So the support currently is there. The support, I'm getting the support from my mom, my dad, my family. Like, they are really, really supporting me because they've seen it. My dad, for instance, he supports me as well because he's also an artist too. Like, he is also gifted with that art skills and stuff. So he actually also supports me as well. But the emotionally part, I'm not used to. I'm not used to kind of like emotionally talking to my parents. I don't know. It's just
I think you know what, that should be a topic we'll discuss for another time.
Yeah,
when it comes
bring
to
us back.
Yeah,
I'll definitely talk about that.
I'll definitely bring you guys back because when it comes to our African parents connecting emotionally, no, it's not getting there. But I think you just brought something up, and we'll bring that back.
I'm not used to. I'm just not just to my parents, like people in general. Like, I just don't, unless you ask me like what is wrong, because I would be just in my closet just crying, like, you know. So which is bad, you know. It's good to talk to someone, because once you see me like upset outside, that is like burst of emotions and stuff. So it's like I'm not used to speaking to my parents when I'm not feeling okay or whatnot. Like it's you know, which I'm now learning how to open up to my parents and stuff, to, you know. And what I've also noticed about our parents is that hold
on that one. I think we're gonna add on onto that. Just give me 1 second. So there's someone here who, oh wow, there's a lot of fire emojis out here. People are super proud of you guys because okay, I'll read one more comment. Laurie Burrows says, this is so dope, super proud of these ladies. And I see another lady, Veronica, with fire emojis. Okay, so there's a question here for you guys. Ruth Ann, she says, did you ever feel like giving up and following the average person, in quotes, route? How do you feel about the support you were given as you moved up in your businesses? So I think this is a good question, because I just asked you guys about support. So now, now or even before, did you ever feel like giving up based on the support that you guys have received right now? Have you ever felt like, let me give up and let me just go follow the average
like currently
with 9 to 5 thing?
Yes, the current 9 to 5 jobs everyone is doing. How do you guys
with
feel
the
about
current
that?
support that we're getting?
Yes, or even before. Was there ever a time you wanted to ever give up?
Yeah, before, yes, countless times. Like I wanted to really, really give up, especially when I was a pre-health student. Like, so many times I'm like, I'm done. Like, I'm so done. Like, I've done this, I've dropped this, I've picked it up again, it's not working. Like, you know. And also with with that, it made me lose hope in the sketches as well. I stopped sketching. I start practicing. I stopped, painting and stuff. So I just left everything there, But as time was going on, I picked myself back up. That power, that drive that I've always had since I was a child. Like, I just
self-motivation.
I just, picked it up and just started over. It's like I fall and I get up, I fall and I get up, I fall and I get up. Last semester I fell really hard and I got up and I got up
That's
so
right.
strong.
Listen, these girls are getting up. That's the most important part. Falling but not staying there and getting up. What about you, Miss Maube?
I feel like with the support that I have now, and even back then, I've always felt like very supported by friends and families. But like sometimes, you can have people like your clients or like your customers like bring you down. But I feel like at the end of the day, like God didn't give me this gift for no reason. So I'm gonna use it. Like, yeah, and nobody's gonna stop me.
That's right.
Period.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Heavy on that. If you have that talent, don't stop. Don't stop.
Right.
People will come for you, but don't stop. Keep pushing. Okay. So we have okay. So the comments are coming in. Nana Jemima saying fire. She's clapping for you ladies. Patience Anthony says, good show, Adinkra. We rock. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Indeed, we rock. Good evening, everyone. Ruth Ann says, I felt that with the heart. Florence says, and no. And Patience Anthony says, super proud of you girls. God bless you, sweetheart.
Thank you.
They say a very big thank you to you, ma'am.
Yeah.
And then Patience Anthony says again, I call this beauty with brains.
Thank
Aye.
you.
Beauty with brains. The brains is also there. And then I see Florence says, mention that name, no lace. All right, period. And Timur Ali Mughal says, hello there, Mr.
Hi.
And also Ruth Ann also has a question. She says, do you have any long-term goals with your businesses as of now? So I'll start with Miss Magbe and then we'll move to Miss K.
Yes, so I want to open up a shop. It wouldn't be like just like a hair shop. It would be like lashes, makeup, like a boutique in there, right? So when you come for like, let's say you're going to prom, you get your hair done, you get your makeup done, you get your lashes done all in one place, and you have your after prom outfit in one place, right? So that would make sense. My uncle is actually like, he owns a shoe store. So he does like real estate and he's helping me look for places as we speak.
Amazing. Shout outs to you family members that are supporting these girls. Listen, shout outs to you. And we know that those who haven't supported yet, we know your money is coming. Your support is coming.
Yep.
So we believe that. So Miss K, what about you? Are there any long-term goals for this whole thing you have going on?
Yes, there are long-term goals. My paintings, I'm taking this seriously because it's something that I'm doing whilst I'm in school. And I'm also a graphic design design major. So currently my goal is to find a mentor for my graphic design so that like in the future after college I would secure a job. So if there's anybody who has experience in UX design or is a graphic designer, you should reach out to me and mentor me. And also because I'm willing to learn and also take graphic design into the fashion industry, which does not really happen a lot. Because since I've been drawing my illustrations on my iPad and electronically, and since technology, we are growing tech savvy every day. So I'm trying to take that to the fashion industry, and my goal is to get into FIT in the future. To get my master's. The places that I see myself in, like I hope I just get there. I see myself up there, like millionaire up there. You
Billionaire
know, that's
status.
my goal. That's my goal right there.
Amen.
Millionaire vibes.
And it would definitely come to pass.
Yes,
I'm sure
amen.
Mark will also have the same mentality. Listen, this is amazing to have these ladies out here who have dreams and big goals. Listen, so to everyone watching right here on ADINKRA Multimedia, these ladies are open to sponsorship. They are open to partnership. So please make sure that if you would like to sponsor them, we are pleading with you. Please reach out to the numbers right here on your screens, and we'll definitely let them know. These are ladies who have big ideas, big dreams, and they need someone to help and push them. And I know that as you are doing this, God will bless you abundantly. Not only are they just having businesses, they are also in school, getting their degrees to make sure that they become something that their mamas, society, and the world as a whole will be proud of them. So please, to the fashion designers out there, to the big hair gurus out there, these ladies are here. They are right here on your screens. Miss Natalie and Miss K. They're right here. Please make sure that you do support them. They are here for you, and they're here for the community. Please support them and push them. I see Miss K, you have a fan right here on Facebook. Spendy Love ADINKRA, she says, yes, Miss K, yes. I think I have to say it in her voice. Yes. She says, you're making us proud, Miss K. Hey. Spendy Love ADINKRA. You know her?
Yes.
Okay, and well, you understand what she's saying. Okay, and I see Veronica, she's also here with the fire emojis. Sarah J is also here with the fire emojis. Thank you guys so much. Laurie says, we like that uncle. I think that's to your uncle. And she says, yes. All right, Miss K Trillionaire. Spendy Love says, dream higher, girl. People are supporting you guys. So 355 people watching right now. Listen, we say a big shout out to you all. Thank you. Before I move on, ladies, is there anything that you guys would like to say? Because I think we've been here for 1 hour. Is there anything you guys would like to add on? Is there something you want people to know? And please, as you're saying this, don't forget your social media handles. This is the place. Let them know. Let people follow you. What occasions do you do the hairs? What about you? Do you draw for birthdays? People bring their pictures. Can you do that? And all that. Sell yourself out there. Let's go.
Okay, I would like to say that we live in a day where, like, you could go on Instagram and you could see somebody doing better than you and you will get discouraged. I feel like everybody has their time to shine. Like, if it's not your time, just wait. God got you. Like, always put your trust in God. And wait for his timing, because his timing is always perfect and it's always right. So don't look for other people for advice. Don't look for other people to encourage you. Like, sometimes there's going to be days where people don't say, like, oh, you did a good job. Oh, like, I'm proud of you. Nobody will say that. But you have to know that you're doing good and that you are proud of your work and that God got you always. So with that being said, follow me on Instagram. My business handle is Nourished by Natalie _. With my black and purple logo. So
that's right. Black and purple over. Please make sure that you do follow that. Voice Delali Kweku says, more vim. That's right. And it says, Miss K and Natalie to the world. Remember their names. Hey, listen. You guys are support system out here. So what about you, Miss K? What do you have to say?
To add on to what Natalie just said, I just want to advise everybody to stay strong. Anybody who feels like it's the end of them, they can't do this, like who feel discouraged, depressed, you're not alone. Just pray to God. Just be strong and pick yourself up. Like, do something. Be happy. Don't kill yourself. Don't hurt yourself. Don't do nothing to hurt yourself at all. God loves you, and love yourself as well. And also, I'm stuck.
That's right.
I'm stuck because I have a lot to say, but we don't have time. So just be strong. All the black women over here, I'm supporting y'all. Like, your future weddings, I got you. Your future, I'm your stylist.
Right.
Yes,
we got you. Laid edges, laid hair, laid everything. So if y'all need a follow on Instagram, we'll follow you. If y'all need likes, we got y'all. Period.
Okay. That's right.
So I'm on Instagram. Miss K the Goddess. I'm on Instagram. Instagram and Snapchat as well. The same
DMs?
handle.
Are you guys open to DMs?
Yeah, we are open
DMs.
to DMs as well, and we need mentors. We need advices too. So if anybody is willing to, and also my paintings. I work on campus, so. Once I get next week, I'm gonna go on campus. Once I'm there are more paintings coming out soon. I know people are asking. I'm coming up with more paintings soon because I work by myself, but I'm a show up for yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So people, you heard it from these amazing ladies right here. They are ready for that support. And right here on ADINKRA Multimedia, we are pushing Black Girl Magic. We are pushing Black Girls Rock. So all to you, Black girl out there who's doing something amazing, do not give up. You've seen these ladies do it. You can also do it. Don't kill yourself. Your star is shining and God has a purpose for you. So right here on ADINKRA Multimedia, we want to say a very, very, very big thank you to each and every one of you who tune in to today's show. We want to say shout out to you. Natalie, you also have Akosia Boahema. She says, Nat, I'm so proud of you. And also, there are ladies here saying you guys have motivated them. I'm motivated today. And it says, we are so proud of y'all all. We have been through so much. Y'all all following your hearts. The sky is the limit. Let's go. This is from Laurie Ball. So that's it, people. If you heard it right here, it's ADINKRA Multimedia, and we brought to you two lovely, amazing entrepreneur ladies. This is the CEO of Nourish by Natalie. That's right. And also the CEO of MK Designs, Miss K herself. Listen, all those you tune in, we want to say a very, very big thank you. Shout out to you all. We want to say a lovely good evening. If you're a young person and you have something out there, please do not feel shy. Reach out to me in my inbox and let's push you out there. Let me know. We are here to shine because the sky is very big enough for all of us to shine. Let us know and we're here to push you. Know that Jesus loves you and have a lovely evening. Good night.
Down flat, I vote for you down flat, yo. No, you bad. I swear, you bad. I swear, you bad.